Hey guys, Bigrat310 back again. It's pretty late. Here with a DVD review. Okay, two things. One, I made a video on the Jeff Hardy arrest situation like everyone else did. I haven't uploaded yet. I can just take it down if you guys want. If you guys don't want to hear my thoughts on it, I don't have to upload it. But if you really do, then fine, it's up. Also, YouTube took down my Night of Champions review because, you know, they felt like it. My anger level would be like up to here if FYF Festival Finale wasn't so good. You realize they took down a Raw review of mine earlier in the year. This was like way back when I had like 20 subscribers. They took down a Raw review of mine. Then they took down a SmackDown review, which I didn't even find out about until I got my account back. Then they took down my Extra Thoughts on Backlash video, which got my account suspended. And 2 out of the 3, if I had known about the SmackDown review, I never knew they took it down. 2 out of the 3, I re-uploaded on either another channel or just re-uploaded it on that same channel because it wasn't suspended, and it was fine. So this is just another bullshit cop-out by WWE. I don't know why they were taking down my Night of Champions review. I liked Night of Champions, I think. I think I said it was the 3rd worst. No. 5th worst. Which is like 4th best, I think, WWE pay-per-view this year. I don't know why they took it down. I know I didn't put in any music, pictures, none of that. So the video is, what only pisses me off is I have to wait 2 weeks for the whole DMCA complaint, which is just a pain in the ass. Okay, let's get to the review. We're going to review the 5th year festivals today. We're going to review 5th year festival in New York and 5th year festival finale. It just took me 3 days to see. Finally finished it today. Okay, I'm already low on time. Let's start off 5th year festival in New York. Oh, by the way, I'm going to make a rant on YouTube, don't worry. Let's start with Adam Pearce versus Delirious. Star Wars recorder. Not a very good match. These guys had like, what, 7 minutes? And talk about an overbooked finish. This was highly overbooked. I think, I'm trying to remember, Delirious hit the Shadows Over Hell. You could have ended it right there. And then, what was his name? Shane Hagedorn distracted the referee. Okay, a little too much, you know, for opening ROH match. You should just get the crowd into it. Then Adam Pearce takes brass knucks, misses them with Delirious. Delirious puts the knucks in his mask and headbutts Adam Pearce with them to get the win. That just went way too far. They really didn't need to go that far. And now match I'm even more upset at. Sara and Allison versus Alexa Thatcher and Daizee Haze. Why bother trying to show off the talents of the Shimmer women's wrestler? Shimmer's a wrestling promotion just for women. When you only give them 3 minutes. Dud. Really. I mean, if you're gonna... The point of this match was to show off Shimmer. And you only give them 3 minutes. After seeing this match, I had no desire to buy any Shimmer product whatsoever. So this gets a dud. Okay, next we get to Xavier versus Jack Evans versus Jimmy Jacobs versus Shingo. This was okay. Actually, no, better. Okay, this was pretty good. 3.25 stars. A lot of fun, especially between Jack Evans and Shingo towards the tail end. I thought Xavier would be in there a little longer. You know, this was a return match after like 3 years. But I think ROH took the ECW route. For those who don't know, ECW, like Taz and Anarchy rules 1999, and Chris Jericho when he defended his U.S. title. I don't know when. But they usually have the guy who you least expect, like the champion or the newcomer. They usually have them eliminated first, which I guess, like, you know, it's surprising, but even if it's surprising, is that really good? Like, just because people always assume because it's a shocker, it automatically is supposed to be good. Surprises might not just be good. Like, the thing that people are saying, oh, I'm so sick of happy endings. I wish I would get, like, a surprise ending. Well, what if the surprise ending, I mean, I know the happy ending is boring, but if the happy ending works, the surprise ending might not work. But whatever. Next we get Tables Are Legal match, BJ Warren and Brent Albright. This was way overhyped by C-Dude, AJ Orton, all these guys who tell me this was the best tables match ROH has ever had. They haven't had much in their defense. But I thought the tables match of Final Battle 2007 was better than this. I think I'm giving this 3.25. It was enjoyable, but really there was zero wrestling. They would put someone through a table, put someone through a table, put someone through a table, put someone through a table. Match ends. Literally no wrestling whatsoever. Which is fine in some aspects if the tables lead up to the really big spot, and at the end it did have a really big spot. But like there were some table spots that they did in the middle that were better, that were worse than the table spots they did at the beginning. So I don't think it built it up as well as it could have. Like I personally thought PJ Whitmer's exploder through the table was cooler than Brent Albright's awesome bomb on Whimter through the table. That's just my opinion. Okay, next we get to the tag title match. Matt Sydal, Chris Dent, Austin Aries, Roderick Strong. Gets 3.5. It would be 3 3/4, but there was 3 very noticeable botches. Not like little botches. Botches that like hurt the match. Like I remember Austin Aries was going for a suicide dive, and Matt Sydal wasn't there to help, wasn't there to catch him, so he just landed face first in the barricade. Then, like 5 seconds after that, Austin Aries goes for a lion salt, completely falls on his back, the most obvious botch of the match. And then Roderick Strong has Matt Sydal in a power-up position. Matt Sydal gets up, puts his feet on Aries' shoulder, on Strong's shoulders, trips, falls, and Roderick Strong's foot accidentally kicks Sydal in the face. It was pretty botched and pretty fucked up. That's why he gets 3.5. It could have been a lot longer. It was a long match, and it was a good match, but the Briscoes versus McGuinness and Cabana. Comedy match, yeah, with good wrestling. So I'm going to give it 3 stars. Maybe even 3 1/4. I'm not sure yet. Pretty good match. Takeshi Morishima versus Joe. This was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this. 4 1/4. I mean, I know wrestling-wise, it probably wasn't as good as Homicide Jimmy Rave, but I think the whole psychology and the crowd here was just great. Of the match and the big man aspect, I don't know, I was just really into it. Kind of like Joe Kobashi. I think I might have actually liked this match more than Joe Kobashi. So Morishima Joe, then we have Homicide Rave. Pretty good match. I think I'm going to give it 4, 3 3/4. It's along that line. It's pretty good title defense by Homicide. Shame it's one of his only 3 title defenses by Homicide. But still, pretty entertaining match for what it was. Kind of left me like a little hanging because I thought maybe Joe Morishima probably should have closed off the show. Okay, next week this show will get in. The 2 main events were good. Everything else, I'm going to give it an 8, not an 8.25, like a flat-out 8. Good show. Next we get 50th Festival Finale. This is one of the best ROH shows I've ever seen. We start off with Colt, Cabana, Delirious. Really funny match. I mean, really funny. I don't even want to give away any of the details because I don't want to ruin the comedy. There were some really funny spots in this match. 3.5 stars, and the wrestling was like 2.5 star worthy. This is one of the best comedy matches I've ever seen, including Danielson Omega at PWG 100. Sara and Allison versus Jetta and Eden Black. 1.5 stars. It was better than the atrocity that they tried at 50th Festival in New York. This actually got like 7 minutes, and you could see the skill in the woman, but it still wasn't good. 1.5 stars. False Canadian War, Jimmy Jacobs, BJ Whimter. Bit disappointing. They didn't really do much. They would go for like they would do a big spot and then just wait around after that spot, and I didn't like the ending at all. Like a suplex onto the ramp. Jimmy Jacobs jumped from the stands. BJ Whimter did a standing tombstone. And they finished it with a suplex on the ramp. Not my forte. 2 3/4 stars. Then we get to the really good shit on the show. Matt Sydal versus Pac. 3 3/4. Very fun. Very entertaining match. Briscoe versus Briscoe. Jay Briscoe, Mark Briscoe. All those idiots who say the Briscoes are just retarded spot monkeys who don't know how to sell, who don't know how to tell a story, who have no psychology, you can go to hell. There is no way you can prove that theory after seeing this match. They did almost like, I think they did 2 high-flying spots, and this match was 30 minutes. A lot of technical stuff. Really surprised. It was a great match. 4 stars, maybe 4 1/4. It's close. I'm probably going to go with 4, though. Finish was great. I like the outcome of the match. I just didn't like their means of achieving the outcome, and you'll know what I mean when you see it. I don't want to give too much away. But yeah, very, very good match. Very good match. It surprised me a lot. Next, we get Naruki Do and Shingo versus Xavier and Roderick Strong. This match was 4 1/4. A lot of fun. These guys put on a great wrestling classic. You know, a lot of double team moves, especially towards the tail end, like the last 10 minutes. They did a lot of really cool moves together. 4 1/4 stars. Just a really fun match in the very, very, very short reign of Naruki Do and Shingo. And yeah, Davey Richards. This proves again, like I said with my in my Anarchy in the UK review, how Davey Richards and Matt Sydal had that awesome match against the Briscoes. And that was my point. People always said that Davey broke out in 2009, when by looking at past shows, you can see that he's had this talent all along. And this just showed he was the MVP of this match. And you had Naruki Do and Shingo in here. That says something. Next we have, in my opinion, the match of the night. And it's a very controversial match of the night, because I've seen people give this 3 3/4. Honor 26 has stated it openly many times that he does not like this feud. I don't know why. This match was crazy good. And that's Nigel McGuinness, Jimmy Rave. This match was awesome. 4 1/4. I don't think it's 4 1/2, but it's definitely 4 1/4 in my opinion. All 3 of the main moves, I'd rather say 4, that they did on the barricade, I was marking out like crazy. like the STO on the barricade, the Tower of London on the barricade, the back toss on top of the barricade that broke it. Oh my god. Such great. This match had false finishes, great grappling, great hardcore moves, you know, because of the fight without honor aspect, great psychology, great storytelling, especially, you know, how Nigel had a torn hamstring, and he still put on an amazing match, which is it's a prowess to how awesome the man is in the ring. Jimmy Rave put on a great match. Oh my god, I mean, good god, like I said, technical wrestling, hardcore wrestling, brawling. Good god, it's had everything that a match, all the types of a match, and that's why it gets 4 1/4 and the match of the night, in my opinion. Next we get Joe Homicide, a bit disappointing. I thought this would be a lot better. I think this is 3 3/4, maybe 4. I would put this below the Briscoes match. So, yeah, Joe's last match in Ring of Honor. Good job for him. Overall, the show gets a 9.25. Very good show. The last, like, 5 matches you must see. I'm Bigrat310. I'm out, guys. See ya.